They said you couldn't come over here because you was a trans. Y'all, I already knew she was lying. Because like I said, I inserted the video. I'm always giving when I come outside. Like, it always gives. So I knew she was lying, but I just couldn't figure out why. This is about this girl I used to be really cool with, and she kind of snaked us to some very weird stuff, and I just don't F with her no more. Like, it's pretty point blank. And she's not the reason, but she is like a reminder and one of the reasons why I don't be too fond or eager with hanging out with new females who I didn't really grow up with and stuff like that, because the girls be weird, especially when it comes to the trans girls. I don't know what a lot of girls be having going on, but let's get into it. So we're going to call this girl Tisha. I was in Miami. I had just got to Miami. Boom. Posted on my story. I'm in Miami December 3rd. So Tisha sees that I'm in Miami too. So she like, B, where you at? I'm in Miami too. I'm like, oh, you know, where you at? Like I said, this is my, I'm looking at this B like she my sis. So I'm like, where you at? Like this and that. So she like, oh, I'm displaced in the 3rd. Pull up. I'm with my ninja. He got his friend. They want to take he said bring a friend and take them shopping. So they take us shopping this and the 3rd. So y'all know me. Ninjas, shopping. Count me in. You know, I get beat, put my S on, and boom, I pulls up. When I get there, no ninjas, no shopping. So, but that's besides the point. But because she's known for fabricating things. So it wasn't like a big deal. You know, I still get to see my sis. So we kick in. I think we go get something to eat. This and the 3rd, we come back, we kick in. We do how we always do. So I wound up leaving a couple hours later. I went back to my Airbnb. And then my blood sister was in town at the time with her girlfriend. Her girlfriend is a rapper. Shout out to Michelle. Damn, I wanted to shout out her rap name, but I can't forget. It's Purple something. But shout out to Michelle. She said Michelle had a showcase. Come to the showcase. So I told Tisha like, oh, my sister girlfriend got a showcase. Let's go. This and Thursday. She's like, all right, where's that? Boom, boom, boom. So Michelle comes to meet me at my hotel. We go to the showcase. Now, I had another homegirl who was already on her way in town to meet me. We're going to call her Jada because, you know, I love Jada Waiter. We all love Jada Waiter. So we're going to call her Jada. Jada was on her way in town to meet me. So bam. That was just that. We go to the showcase. Boom. So while we are at the showcase, Jada gets in town. So when Jada gets in town, I had already left the keys at the Airbnb and, you know, it unlocked for her to get in or whatever the case may have you. So as we're there at the showcase, you know, we kick in, drinking, you know, the vibes there, they perform whatever the case may have you. Tisha is scrolling up and down her phone. She sees a certain rapper post that, well, I can say the rapper name because it really don't even matter. She sees Fabulous post that he's going to be at this club called Mokai on South Beach. So she like, oh my God, Fabulous about to be here. Now, I've already heard about her and Fabulous, you know, I just heard. Anybody that knows me personally knows I'm not intrusive or nosy. I don't be in people's business. I only care about what I got going on. So I was about to say, oh, no. She said that, Fabulous was in town. So she hear him like, oh, you in town this and that 3rd. He like, yeah, we at Mokai tonight. Pull up. Bam. Now, me personally, I respect Fabulous's artistry. I like some of his songs. He can't really explain. You know, I like his songs, but I'm not really a Fabulous girl, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, she like, oh, we're gonna go see Fabulous on the 3rd. She hyped. I wasn't really hyped. I mean, I was, you know, it's something to do. And the type of females that I be around baddies. So I've been around a lot of your favorite rappers and athletes and stuff like that at the club and stuff like that. So it's like, it's not nothing I'm not used to. So I'm like, okay, bet, you know, this and that. But like I said, Fabulous is also not the rapper that's gonna make me feel like, oh, bitch, I need to go put my shit on. Like, no, it wasn't giving that. But shout out to Fabulous though, because I do respect his craft. So she like, oh yeah, Fabulous is on that 3rd. So I'm like, all right, bet. Jada already on the way in her town too. So we already going over here. So that was just that. We leave the showcase and we go put our clothes on whatever you have here. Now, I'm going to include a video of me from that night. And if, you know, the Baltimore girlies put 2 and 2 together of who I'm talking about, bitch, oh wow. What? These shouldn't be weird, but I'm going to give y'all on what I was given that night with my Shane Justin. This is before Shane Justin was really Shane Justin. So we all get dressed. I'm dressed. Jada's in town, she's dressed. Tisha's in town. I mean, Tisha's there, she's dressed. Everybody dressed. So boom, we on our way to the club. Bam. Now when we get the mocha, you know, baddies don't wait in line. So we get the mocha, bouncers looking at us. They like, it's just y'all three. So we like, yeah. We go inside. Boom. So if we go inside, the club is already given. Like, it's mixy for blood. We was only inside for like a good 3 or 4 minutes before Jada gets us pulled into a section with these basketball players. So I'm like, okay, bet. When we go into the section, Tisha only came into the section for like a minute or two. She didn't stay in the section, I guess, because she really wanted to be with Fabulous. Rightfully so. But the niggas was in the section that we was in. And I already saw the ninja that I wanted. I already done peeped him. Oh, I'm like, yeah. So we all in this section. Jada making with the ninja that she living for. I'm making with the ninja that I want. I'm like, F Fabulous at this point. I done already found where I fit in. Boom. So, you know, and I'm like, oh, Fabulous in the building, Fabulous in the boom, boom, boom. So Fabulous and his entourage come through. Boom. Jada was standing at the bar, like near the entrance, like where they was at. Y'all, I lied to y'all not. Fabulous didn't even get a chance to get to his section. When I say Tisha was trailing behind him as soon as he walked in, I will say she's very extremely ambitious. She's going to get what she wants. And when it comes to ninjas with money, she's on it. She don't play. So Tisha's over there. We over here. Boom, boom, boom. Now, Jada was like, oh, tell Tisha we about to come over there. So I text her like, oh, wait, before we get to that. Before we even got into the sections, I had wound up, this is a key part of the story, so I had wound up seeing this girl who knew me from social media. So I see this girl, she's like, oh, I follow you on Instagram, this and the third. Me, I'm never too ill to say what up. When you show me love, I show you more. So I love when people see me and then don't stare, and they actually speak. That makes me, you know, boom. So I see her, boom, boom, boom. We took a minute, girl, took a picture together. You know, I follow her on Instagram. You know, everything was just everything. Boom. So then we got into the section with the basketball players right after that. My bad. I didn't leave that out. So like I said, Tisha's over there. We're Fabulous and them. Me and Jada in the section with the basketball players. So Jada was like, oh, tell her we about to come over there. So I texted her like, we about to come over there. So she like, all right, wait till the section warm up first. I'm going to bring y'all over here. This and the third. Now, I hate that I got to keep reiterating this, but y'all, I was not pressed to be around Fabulous. Like I said, he's not, to me, he's not Lil Baby, Moneybag, Future, Nicki Minaj. No, none of my favorite rappers for me to feel like I need to be there. So I didn't really give a damn. But Jada wanted her video with him, so I understood where she was coming from. So we still standing in the section of our basketball players, whatever the case we had, we were going. So probably like a good 25 minutes passed. So she like, tell her we about to come over there. So I text her again like, we about to come over there. So she waited a little second, and y'all know she texted me back, Lou, I want y'all to come over here, but they said you couldn't come over here because you was a trans. So the first thing I'm saying is, huh? How would they even know that? Like, how would they even know that? So her alleged excuse was, oh, remember the girl that she took a picture with? I was about to tell Fendi, because Big Fendi was there too. I'm about to tell Big Fendi that y'all was coming over there, but he said no, you can't come this and the third. It's the girl right here with the Gucci bag. So I looks over there. I'm peeking over there. I don't see the girl that I took a picture with nowhere in sight, or whatever the case may have you. But I do see like some light-skinned girl with a Gucci bag who I don't know, never saw before, or whatever the case may have you. But like I said, it wasn't a big deal to me because I don't really, like I said, I don't really care for Fabulous that much or anything like that for me to want to be pressed. However, what she didn't realize was she kind of tried to play with my self-esteem, because why would you tell me something like that in a club? Now, to all my trans girls who might be watching this video, y'all know how it is getting clapped. Getting clapped is basically like somebody knowing what you are. Now, for me personally, I'm not going to sit right here and act like I don't get clapped, but it don't really happen. And the only time it would happen is if, like I said, somebody recognized me from social media. But I'm such a comfortable person with who I am. her telling me that it didn't really make me feel some type of way. Like, that could really play on somebody's self-esteem. Like I said, if you're a trans girl, you know how it is when you're out in public and you get clocked. It's just like, it's not a good feeling. So, I could have let that bring my mood down, but I wasn't. Because like I said, I'm already in a section that I want to be in with the ninja that I was already on. So, I didn't care. That was just that. So, Jada was like, oh my God, I want to go over there, but I don't want to leave you. This and the third. I'm like, Jada, go over there. We good. She's like, no, I don't want to leave you. I'm like, look, I'm over here with the ninja I want in the section I want to be in. I'm fine. Go over there. If you want to go over there and get your video, whatever it is you're trying to do, go ahead. Like, I'm not trying to stop, what you want. She was saying that she wanted to get a video with Fabulous, whatever. She's like, all right, I'm going to go over there. I promise you I'll come right back. I'm like, Jada, I promise you it's okay. Like, go ahead. So Jada goes over there. Boom. Jada goes over there, whatever case may be. She go get that video, whatever case may be. She comes back, this and the third. So now me and Jada just doing our thing. Tisha over there with them. I ain't even talk Tisha for the rest of the night. Me and Jada doing our thing, boom. So, Mokai and is right next to Studio 23. It's another club, man. So right after we leave out of Mokai, we go with the basketball players to Studio 23. So now we with them. And that was just that. Good night, fun night. Got the ninja that I wanted. So when I sobered up the next morning, now I'm ready to get into some things. Cause you tried to play me last night. Don't play me like that. Like, don't ever try to play me like that. So I straight hit Tisha up like that. Now what was going on last night? She was like, yeah, when I tried to bring y'all over there, this light-skinned girl that was standing next to me, she was saying that y'all was a trans. She had the Chanel bag on. Last night you said she had a Gucci bag on. Now she got a Chanel bag on. Now, like I said, y'all, I already knew she was lying. Because like I said, I inserted the video. I'm always giving when I come outside. Like, it always gives. So I knew she was lying. But I just couldn't figure out why. Like, I'm not the same person that's going to be like, oh, Bees is jealous of me. That's not me. I'm not about to sit here and keep saying nobody jealous. Especially no female. No female should ever be jealous of me. And y'all know why. I'm emulating a lot of y'all. So it's not, no reason should ever be jealous of me. So I'm basically like, girl, you're lying. She's like, no, why would I lie about that? This, that, and the third, So Jada, my beat for life. So she like, hold on. She goes to go DM Big Fendi. He straight replies. Just like that. So Jada like, oh yeah, what's up? This, that, and that. I saw you last night looking good. So Fendi like, yeah, you look good too. This and that. Why ain't come up and say nothing? Boom, boom, boom. So Jada was like, oh, I was about to come over there, but my homegirl was like, my friend I was with was trans, couldn't come. Fendi hit her and was like, what? So she like, yeah, my homegirl said that she said my friend that was trans couldn't come to center. He like, baby, I don't know nothing about no trans, no friend. I ain't even talking to no girl about nothing like that. Whatever the case may be, like, that girl was lying. This time the third. Now, y'all, like I said, when Fabulous and them came into the section, we was already in our section. They never saw me. Nobody ever saw me. So, girl, we already knew she was lying, but I just didn't want to do it in the club. I just didn't want to get into it in the club and have my mood blown. But I already knew she was lying. Like I said, I just couldn't figure out why. So after we got the confirmation she was lying, I never brought it up to her like, oh, well, we talked to Fendi. He ain't say this and the third. It was just like, I'm not going to keep pulling your card, girl. You know you're a liar. Like, I'm also not, I just stopped effing with her. I'm follow. Go here about your life. I go here about mine. It wasn't no beef. It wasn't nothing like that. I didn't badger her on social media or, this is my first time. Oh, I tried to speak about it before. But this is my first time, like, really speaking about it. Like, and this video is going to stay up, hopefully, without the sound. But it's like, I never made it a big deal. I'm not going to sit right here and tell the world that you're a weirdo, because you have to go to sleep and wake up knowing that you're a weirdo. That already eats you up inside. And it's so crazy because anybody that I know that has fallen out with this girl say the same thing. When it comes to a nigga, she's cutting your throat. She don't care. But I told y'all before, she's very ambitious, and she's one of those types of girls. So, that's kind of just how that went. And it's so sad because it's like, I don't get why a lot of the girls can be so weird when it comes to trans girls. Like, most of the trans girls really live for the females. Like, well, I can't speak for them, but all of my, majority, 90% of my friends are females. That's all you're going to catch me hanging around this and the third. Like, I grew up around it, so I feel most comfortable around them than I do around the gays or the other trans girls. Like, I got my gay friends and my trans friends, but you're going to always see me with my biological female homegirl. But okay, so heavy, so I just don't be understanding why the girls be weird. Like, it's not that serious. Like, what the girlies have to understand is, Every night is not going to be your night. It's going to be nights when we go out, the ninjas on my body, they're not paying you no mind. That's okay. Cause if they on your body and then they're not paying me no mind, I don't give a damn. Like, it's not going to be your night. Every night can't be your night. And a lot of girls don't understand that big concept. So I'm not sure what was her thought process behind this. Like, first of all, why would you invite me there to do that? Like, you asked me to come there. You saw him on Instagram posting me there. I never said I wanted to go see that boy. Like I said, he's not like no rapper that I really would be interested in seeing. So why would you even do that? Like, why would you try to play me like that? And it's so crazy because it just happens with people that you wouldn't expect it. And these next two little examples is kind of like off topic, but I'm just gonna tell y'all anyway because I'm just so tired of it. And I know it is genuine females out there who really do be wanting to be genuinely friends and stuff like that, but a lot of these weirdos be making it hard for me to be like, okay, girl, we can link. No, I just so scared because a lot of times females be even wanting to know how I'm getting money or what ninjas I'm effing. That's how it would be. That's B's favorite line. Is he gay? Is he gay? Stop asking me that. Don't ask me nothing like that. Like I said, these two stories are off, kind of off topic, but it's kind of like the same thing. This one I lived in Houston. I lived in Houston back in 2016, 2017. When I first moved to Houston, I didn't really know nobody. This girl that followed me on Snapchat, she was from Baltimore, but she was living in Houston. She was a real pretty Asian girl. She's like Vietnamese or something. The B was pretty as... She was so pretty. So when she hit me up, like, let's hang out this and the third. Y'all know me, I love hanging around pretty girls. Like, I cherish, breathe pretty girls, like, yes. So the girl hit me up, like, oh, let's link this and the third. We went to this club called D-Bar in Houston. If y'all know about D-Bar in Houston, y'all know it's very ghetto, but very effective. Like, I miss D-Bar. So we go to D-Bar, boom, boom, boom. Now, when we go in there, like I said, she's pretty as F. So I'm already thinking, oh, I know the niggas gonna be on her. Y'all, I swear to y'all not. When we get there, not one and say nothing to her. Them niggas was on my shit. Like, every time I turned around, damn, where you from? Damn, where you from? This and that, And I wasn't even all that. I was in there looking like a hood, a regular hood. This is before I had breast implants. I had like a leave out with like a side part. Like, I might just even include a video of that night too. I ain't gonna put her in the video or say her name because she's irrelevant. But yeah, nobody said nothing to you the whole night. Y'all know I never talked to this girl again after that night. I cannot make this up. I never talked to this girl again. And I'm just like, did I do something? Because we had so much fun. If y'all know me, y'all know I got to keep Mia foreign. Ooh. Ain't she cute? We had such a good time. I wasn't even thinking like nothing negative. Like, but it was one point in the club where this one ninja tried to talk to me. And of course, I'm not gonna say his name, but he like a big get money ninja in Houston. He was damn. Oh yeah, who you? Y'all know how it is when you're a new face and you come somewhere. So like, oh yeah, this and third. So y'all know she in my ear. Girl, don't talk to him. Like, my sister used to talk to him. Like, girl, not you. Girl, I don't know your sister. What they gotta do with me? I wish she was giving. I wasn't about to talk to him and get his number, stuff like that. And then she go behind my back and find some way to contact him and be like, oh, that was a trend, Annie. So I paid it. I wanted to just ignore him. Like, I just was like, when he kept trying to talk to me this and that third, I was, like taking the shots. He was giving me an section, but I didn't really entertain him. But y'all girls need to really stop.
My final thoughts. You never know what a person is struggling with. You can think they're your friend, they're your sis, they have your best interest at heart. And the whole time, they jealous of you. And jealousy have you treating people some ugly. Because she knows she was wrong for telling that girl that in the club. Why would she tell her that? In the club. It's not like they didn't see each other before that. But we know that's not what she was trying to do. Inform her. That's not what she was trying to do. Anyway, I'm glad Lucy is not her friend no more, and she cut her off cold. She walked away in silence, and that's power. She didn't even tell her nothing. Not that she had to, because she know what she did. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all later in the comments.